But here's what the gurus aren't telling you is that we're being penalized for creating that type of content. Because if you look at it, these expertise channels is what I'm going to call them, $2 to $6 per 1,000 views. I can't believe it took me this long to figure this out, but the people that are making money with content creation, especially here on YouTube, are not doing it from views or AdSense. Now, maybe you know that, but if you're like me, you didn't know that, because I spent years trying to build an audience, trying to obsess about views and thresholds for view counts and watch time. All of these things that I thought were going to be really important to me making money or monetizing my content related to a career that you have or you've been involved in the past, videos that solve a problem or help people over some sort of situation that they've been through in their lives, or maybe it's even a passion or a hobby that you just love sharing with other people. And this is really the type of content that you see most people in their 40s to 60s or the Gen X generation. We're the ones that make that type of content. So instead, the ones who are making the money, the ones who are being favored by the algorithms are gaming channels, reaction, gossip, current events, or even just simple entertainment. That's why Mr. Beast is so popular, because it's entertainment based. So who gets left behind? The ones who love talking about something that they know, whether it's coaching, consulting, financial advice, your garden, HR, leadership. You fell into the same trap that I did, which is the old model, which was build an audience, sell that audience to advertisers, and then they told you were going to make a ton of money, but instead all you made was crumbs. So the new model for 2026 and beyond is to share your knowledge on YouTube for free, build that audience based on people who want to hear about what you talk about, and then turn that into a paid monthly subscription program. So you stop selling your attention, getting paid on views or getting paid on ad clicks, and you start selling access to you because people are interested in what you have to say. AdSense, 1 million views, and what it means is unpredictable income. You might have a huge video with lots of views and get a decent amount of money for that video, but it's very unpredictable. There's no way to tell whether or not the next video is going to do that. So you become algorithm dependent, and that's a very frustrating way to live. And the opposite way is to do this with a paid community, with a very modest 50 subscribers or members in your paid community, paying you $49 a month. And yes, you can find something that somebody will pay $49 a month for if it solves a problem, because people want to pay to solve problems. And you'll make that every single month, which means you'll make $2,450 every single month. Same audience, completely different result, and way more predictable. And instead of falling for these over-promising gurus with $10 and $20 and $50,000 ridiculous claims a month of income, you can be more realistic. Do the napkin math, as I like to call it. 20 members at $49, that's $980 a month. 50 at 49 is the $2,450 that I showed you. And the sweet spot is 100 members paying you $49 a month, because that's $4,900 a month, and that's just under what the average American makes in their salary every year. So this is the goal, not $50,000 a month, because it's simple, it's realistic, and it is achievable. So why this is better than ad revenues and brand deals is simply because there's no big audience needed. You don't need fancy tech. You can literally do this with YouTube and a platform that I'm about to share with you. And you can launch the place where people will pay you in 3 days, not 3 months. So it's simple, it's fast, and it's proven, because there are literally tens of thousands of people doing this right now. Now, the reason I say this is low tech is because YouTube and simply this platform called Skool, you can have a community, a classroom, and a calendar where you can actually meet and connect with the people that want to get to know you better. So it's an amazing platform that makes everything simple and it's all in one place. So if this sounds cool to you, and it ought to because it is pretty cool, and you want to learn more, this is exactly what you do. You go through my free 3-video series on how to launch a paid community in 3 days. It's right here on YouTube. You don't have to give me your email address. You don't have to opt in for anything. Just watch it here in the public playlist under Launch a Paid Community in 3 days. And then if that sounds cool to you, you can join our free community and you can test drive it for 7 days for free. And after that, it's only $5 a month. And you can cancel at any time because there are no long-term commitments. So I hope you've really enjoyed this video. I hope this is giving you some ideas for different ways that you can monetize your content. And I've got plenty of other videos on the subject that you can check out here. And thanks for watching.